I want to thank you for jumping on with me today. I have three very influential and powerful ladies here with the Arc of Northern Virginia. And so with that, I'm going to allow you guys to introduce yourselves.
Okay, I guess I'll go first. I'm Melissa Heifetz, and I'm the Executive Director for the Arc of Northern Virginia.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Ashley Africa. I'm a program coordinator on the Tech for Independent Living team at the Arc of Northern Virginia.
And I'm Alyssa Zawicki. I am the Development Associate / Team Challenge Race Coordinator at the Arc of Northern Virginia.
Okay, again, I want to thank you guys for jumping on with me. And for folks that may not know, what is the Arc of Northern Virginia?
So we're a nonprofit organization. We're actually entering, I think we're in our 61st year of existence here in Northern Virginia. And our mission is to promote the human rights of people with intellectual and developmental disabilities and to promote their full inclusion in the community.
All right.
So that's our mission. We have several programs. Would you like me to expound on them?
Before you get into the programs,
yeah.
Does the ARC, does that stand for something? You know, what does that mean?
Right.
It's just called the ARC.
I can do it, or you want to go ahead, Alyssa?
It used to stand for something, but the R stands for a word that we no longer like to use in today's world. It did used to stand for something, so it was the association of that word, children.
Gotcha.
But now, and I think back in, I think it was the early 90s, the acronym was kind of removed. So now it's just the Arc of Northern Virginia, but ARC doesn't actually stand for anything. It's just the name that's been carried over throughout the history of the organization, but now it doesn't stand for anything. It's just kind of there because it was a name that was recognized in the community, and we wanted to make sure there wasn't any confusion for people who needed to connect to our services.
Okay, so
it's a great question, Keith, because a lot of people still write our name as an acronym with capital A, capital R, capital C, but it's actually lowercase now, and it's not an acronym.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's great. So tell me a little bit about the programs.
Different programs. Our umbrella program is our Transition Points program, and as you know, when you're caring for someone with a disability, it's a lifelong responsibility. Mm-hmm. And so our Transition Points program provides written materials, webinars, support, and all kinds of information on all of those different transition points in an individual's lifetime. For example, when they're first diagnosed and receiving early intervention, when they enter school and you're looking at special education services, what happens when they graduate from high school, looking at jobs, looking at housing, financial security, and aging with a disability. Okay. We also operate a special needs trust program so that to help people with financial planning and financial security so that people can maintain their assets without jeopardizing government benefits.
Right.
So yeah, that's a very important program. As you probably know, we do grassroots advocacy on the local, state, and federal level. We provide free information and referral for really anything anyone calls about regarding their disability. And if we don't know the answer, we'll know where to refer you. We also have a services department where we provide support coordination for people who have a developmental disability Medicaid waiver and a guardianship of last resort program. I'm going to turn it over to Ashley to talk about one of our newest programs, our Technology for Independent Living program.
All right. Well, I got to tell you, I did attend the special trust seminar, and I found that very interesting and very helpful. So I do plan on taking advantage of that service. And Ashley has been a godsend. I don't know how else to say it. So Ashley, I'm gonna turn it over to you and tell us about your services.
So I am on the Tech for Independent Living team. So we create free custom lessons that guide people through their everyday challenges and like life and routine. So we partner with a software company where people can use their phone, their tablet, their iPads, their computer to get those visual cues, those models, those prompts that can help them become independent. So no longer do they need someone there all the time. You know, going on in public, everybody has their phone. So if someone was to pull out their phone because they needed help with directions or how to do a job, you know, it's a typical thing now. So why not take advantage of that? So we like to help with things of daily living. So, you know, what is money, cooking a home recipe, cleaning, sorting laundry, traveling, so taking the metro, the bus, the trolley in Alexandria, but even walking somewhere. What is pedestrian safety and how do you use the crosswalk? Employment, so a job coach in your pocket, and safety. So really big right now, online safety, stranger safety, how to be safe with your money. And my new favorite one is answering the door. So if you're home alone, when do you answer the door versus not answer the door?
Okay.
So we can help with a variety of lessons. And everything is tailored to the individual because we can use different formats because learning is not cookie cutter. So we want to help teach people the best way that they learn. And you get to work with not only our awesome team, but the technology to become more independent.
Well, that's been very helpful. And I can say Jay Allen's been taking advantage of it all. And so I wanted to ask, I understand that there is before I get to the fundraising event, do you have to be a resident of Northern Virginia to take advantage of the services?
So while we do, focus on the areas of Arlington, Alexandria, Falls Church, and Fairfax County, several of our programs really extend into Maryland and all over Virginia. For example, our Special Needs Trust program, you don't have to be in Northern Virginia for that. And also, I believe our Tech for Independent Living program.
We're also DC and Maryland.
DC and Maryland, yes.
And around Virginia.
All right. Okay, that's great. Because I'm sure people will be wondering, do I have to be in Virginia? Somebody's just over the border and they hear about this program. Finally, I understand that there's an event coming up, a fundraising event. Tell me about that and give me some details.
So the event is called the Corporate and Community Team Challenge. We usually shorten that to Team Challenge just because that's a mouthful to get out every time we talk about it. But the corporate and community description really captures the essence of what the event is. So, on the surface, it's a typical 5K race that will be taking place on Sunday, June 4th at Burke Lake Park in Fairfax Station, Virginia. The details of the race are really that it starts at 9. People are welcome to start arriving at 7:30. They can check in. There will be a massage therapist there offering free massages, and which is always a crowd pleaser. And then we'll also have a DJ. We'll have food, and it's just a really great time for people to come together from the community. So the corporate aspect of that is companies, organizations, nonprofits, and also we have some service providers and group homes that come out and participate. And then it also is an opportunity from the community side for families to put together a team and come out and participate. And then one of the things that makes this event unique is compared to other 5Ks is that it is called a team challenge. It's not just individual runners coming out and registering and running on their own. It is really an opportunity for companies and organizations and families to put together a team of up to 7 people. So that creates, some friendly competition and helps create more of a, just a communal aspect because it gives companies the opportunity to, team build within themselves, but also compete with other companies from their fields and sectors. And we found it to be a unique way of just encouraging that competition while also generating very important funds for the organization that support the programs that we've been talking about.
Okay, that sounds great. And how about the fundraising? Explain to me, how can the community or individuals really kind of dig into this and support you guys?
Well, the most of the support financially for the event and the organization comes through sponsorships. So in order for companies and organizations and service providers to participate, they provide a sponsorship, and then that dictates how many teams that they can have. So for example, if you have one team of 5 to 7 runners or a team of 5 to 7 walkers, that would be a $500 cost for a team. But if you wanted to have 2 teams, you could do $1,000 sponsorship. And then once you hit the $5,000 level, you can have an unlimited number of teams.
Of course, outside of the team challenge, you can always support us just through our website, making individual donations. We won't make you run a 5K. You can actually, you can donate to us without running.
And what's the website so everybody can get it? What's the website?
If you go to the arcofnova.org/donate, that will take you to our general donation page. But if you want to support Team Challenge and learn how to register, about sponsorships, and all of the other details related to the event, that would be thearcofnova.org/events/Team Challenge.
Okay. All right. So do you need volunteers for this event on the 4th?
Yeah.
I'll let Ashley handle that one.
So
Okay.
if, you know, some people are not runners or don't want to walk, but we can always use volunteers. If they wanted to email me, my email address is ashley.africa@thearcofnova.org. I would send them a Google registration form. So it has a list of jobs. They can pick the jobs they want and get their shirt size. They get a nice Arc of Northern Virginia shirt. We're always looking for more people to help out with the event.
Okay. And is this a rain or shine event?
It is.
Rain
Rain or shine. Okay. All right. Well, sounds like a great time. You know, Jay Allen will be there, and I know I'll be there. So it's so close. I have to be there. So see it through. So I just hopefully we spread the word, and I'll make sure I put your information so folks can reach out to you guys that want to participate, and let's make it a great event. So I really appreciate the work you ladies do. I really do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank
thank
you for this
you.
opportunity to talk about it. We
Thank you
appreciate
for
it.
jumping on.